Hello, oh, you guys weren't showing up for a split second. It scared me. Hello.
I saw us.
I missed you guys.
Hello, YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. So first off, I would like to formally apologize for last week. We were 100% planning to, and then our internet just decided to have an aneurysm. And literally, our internet was getting capped that I could not physically stream. It would just crash immediately. You probably see like the 30-second attempts at streaming, and then it would just stop.
Yep.
And so we got that fixed, but by the time we got it fixed, it was way too late to stream. So I made the announcement, but it was only on only on the YouTube post. So if you didn't see it, that's why. That's what was going on. That's where we were last week.
Whoops.
So we are very excited to get into it this week.
That's my informal apology. Whoopsie.
Oopsie daisy.
That sucks for you guys.
No. Formal
Sucks
apology. It wasn't our fault.
It wasn't our fault this time, I swear.
Oh man.
But yeah. So before we get into it, just want to do a couple quick things. Just our usual normal plugs that we're gonna be doing, which is if you want to help us make more content for the channel, and we want to make a lot more short form content too to upload onto the channel. Problem is just due to certain factors, it is pretty difficult. But if you support us on Patreon, that will allow us to actually allot more time to creating the short form content. And you at ascending order, you'll get at each higher tier, you'll get more Discord access on our Patreon. You'll be able to play some games with us, and at the highest tier, you'll be able to get a permanent discount on everything in our merch store, like the shirt that Andrew is wearing, that he is very happily showing off right there. So
Subtly.
Paragon Ascension.
So yeah, so that is just at the D-Fourtress.com, which let me just show y'all. So we've got D-Fourtress.com right here, just DFOURTRESS.com. And so we have all this stuff. You'll have a contact us. Got a merch store, so checking out our merch store.
I added our Kick channel links to it as well.
Yeah, so basically there's a bunch of shirts that you can get. My personal favorite is this one right here. This one is by far my favorite.
Well, and the nice thing about these shirts too, so I actually have a sublimation printer. So rather than getting your cheap little like the stuff that frays and just disappears, it actually is bound to the shirt. So as long as you keep your shirt alive, it will be alive too.
Yep. And then this one is Andrew's favorite.
Yeah. Yeah. My second favorite is the one I'm currently wearing though.
But yeah, and of course, you probably saw in there as I was scrolling through, we also have sell mystery dice on there. So yeah,
but you've had a couple orders of those ones. Those ones have been fun.
Yeah, so there's a bunch of different ones. There's metal, homemade resin, all that stuff, and of course the slate coasters. But yeah, so a bunch of other stuff. And once again, if you support us on Patreon, you'll get a permanent discount on everything forever on there, as long as you are at that Patreon tier. And of course, supporting us on Patreon once again allows us to justify spending more time away from our normal day jobs to spend time adding more cool things to that, because we have a lot of projects that are in the works. But like I said, the hard part is justifying the time spent on them. But we're basically supporting us on Patreon will just help us be able to get our nose to the grindstone more. Not that we're not working on them. It's just we'll be able to allow ourselves more time to.
Nope. I refuse to work on anything until you sign up for Patreon.
Yeah,
I am good at selling things.
But Other than that, I think that should be everything. Oh, yeah, and another quick, just a quick shout out. This is not a paid sponsor or anything. In fact, I am paying for, I am supporting this creator on Patreon. All the background audio and music you'll be hearing is made by Tabletop Audio, just at tabletopaudio.com. The creator has very generous policy allowing us to be able to use this background audio for our streams and whatnot, and it's just such insanely good work. There's constantly new stuff being added, and I would recommend just any dungeon master, streaming or no, check them out. And if you can afford it, support them on Patreon as well. It is, you get some really cool stuff with it. I need to figure out how it works like on the stream, but at the how I could transfer it over to stream, but at the on the, as the Patreon, you have like the complete tracks on the website. And one thing that I can do as a Patreon supporter, which I'm supporting at the $5 a month, is I can go, and from the Patreon I can download the tracks, but I could get it just the music only, or just the ambiance only, or without this or without that. And so it's just a really cool,
it helps
cool
with
thing.
the immersion. So.
Yeah, it
this
elevates. Stream would not be the same without it. It'd be so cool if you could mix and match them too.
Yeah, no. Once again, this is not a paid sponsor. This is not a thing. This is just something that we've been allowed to use, and I feel the creator just deserves way more credit and attention, because the talent is insane. The talent, the passion, and the quality of these background tracks. I mean, we've been using them since day one, and they are top notch.
We like
there's a little something for every situation. So absolutely check them out. But beyond that, let's how about we play some D&D on our D&D stream? Does that sound good, guys?
Fine, I guess.
Okay, let's go ahead and roll that intro.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You were a bit late there.
I know, it was on purpose.
Sure it was. But
you were that close.
Hey, I saw it in my peripheral. I started counting purposely when it ended.
Last time, the Oddities had taken the ship with Docsond around the eastern edge of Cape White Spire to make it back to Snowdrift. During that trip, they did question the pirate captives that they had down below, and with some brutal interrogation from Belden, with very creative spell usage and ouch. You were able to gather information that it was an operation to collect an artifact from Amber Pearl Village, paid for by one Mr. Pop quiz. Can anybody remember his name?
Repeat your question again.
Who hired the pirate crew?
I have a lot of notes on this. Pick me, teacher. Pick me. I wrote like 2 pages of notes on the last episode.
Oh my goodness.
Mr. Havenshire.
There you go.
Yeah.
Someone that Ghost was certain that burned in the fire that took her parents and her arms. But that just completely destroyed my train of thought. Oh my gosh.
Whoopsie.
Oopsie daisy.
Did I do that?
Oh, Ghost.
Oh, Ghost, you little rascal.
But you docked in Snowdrift. As well as when it came to this artifact, you were also so you arrived in Snowdrift, and upon and you delivered this cursed dagger to Magnolia, making your deal even. Oh, sorry, Tulip. I was like,
wait, who?
Wrong flower. To Tulip.
Yeah.
This is the problem. I just started another D&D home game, and now I'm getting them mixed up already. Anyway.
Stop using flowers, you'll be fine.
Yep. Flower names are cool. Anyway.
They are.
And upon wondering why they would want the special flute, why the Crimson Crown and the forces also on the hunt for Roshen's trail would want that. For a modest sum, you purchase the legend from Tulip. Legend of getting boons from the native tribes of Tirvis to go to the Hidden Plain, where a great beast resides.
I wrote it down word for word.
And of course, with the information you had gotten from the pirates, you decided to investigate the drop-off area, planting a decoy, as well as a bit of a trap with the defective boots of vaulting. You saw Vernest go and deliver inside one of his copies. Watching through Ivor's eyes, you got the conversation between Vernest and the now mechanized lich that used to be Havenshire. Something that Vernest called a necromaton. Upon Vernest's departure, Havenshire, seeing through Ivor's invisibility, addressed Ghost directly, calling her by name. Ivor barely managing to escape, Havenshire departed the building and detonated it with a fireball, blowing it to smithereens. And disguising himself or disappearing into the night. And we and we return to the Oddities, fleeing the scene through the cold, early hours of the morning. Time is now yours.
I am running with Ghost on my shoulder because she was still blind and deaf.
Yep.
And just kind of running aimlessly, just anywhere away.
It is worth noting, Ghost, you saw Havenshire leaving in the opposite direction from you.
Yeah. And she'll just be like, okay. You can slow down. Put me down. I'm gonna be sick.
Couple more blocks.
No! He was running in the opposite direction. Put me down!
Okay. Put you down.
She just kind of like has to balance herself. She's no longer in Ivor's vision as he is now in her arms.
What in the hell's is in the chromaton?
Something kind of new. But a lich. Liches have been around for many years. Do you know anything about liches?
I mean, Belden told me a bit. Very powerful undead.
Yeah, that's the tip of the iceberg. Long story short, we would have died if we had challenged him.
I mean, I could feel the heat from the explosion, and we were already several blocks away.
Yeah, I don't think we could have survived that.
No, definitely not. He's very, very powerful. Not only that, but he knew Ivor was there. Very, very easily.
I'm sorry, old man Griggs. I guess, we'll have to wait to avenge your family.
We worked so hard
I
on
think-
making that old lady's yard nice. I hope it didn't get damaged.
Oh yeah.
Hopefully,
Cookies.
Oh, yes.
Oh.
I imagine we ran, but Belden carried them away.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
And as you guys,
Only half of them are on the plate.
and as you guys come to a stop, you see the police rushing towards the area to investigate.
There's no way we can tell them about that, so Ghost will just walk
Yeah.
in the other
Yeah, no, they
Keep walking.
They don't. They
just
don't.
walk casually.
They don't even glance in your direction.
Good, because her casual walking might not have been so casual.
So did he kill Ivor then?
No, he's in my arms.
Oh.
I'm good. His drops his invisibility, and he's just like, I'm good. I could have taken him.
How big was he?
Maybe like a foot or two taller than you.
Yeah, much good
Actually, let me-
invisibility, dude.
Actually, wait. Let me see.
And
Actually,
pure
don't.
metal.
Let me see. I can't remember if he's medium or large. Let me actually double check that.
I think he's large. Something
Yeah.
tells me he's large.
Something
Well-
tells me he's large.
Maybe the dread in the pit of my stomach.
Yeah.
Well, it depends on. It depends on which one. Which version was there? It was the base.
What do you
version.
mean, which version?
Phase 1 or 2?
He's talking about the weak version and the weaker version. Right? Right?
Yeah, that was
That
the
was
weaker
so
version we
scary. I almost died.
It's great.
Okay, it was. It is. medium-sized.
Okay. But still really big, though, because I'm
Yeah.
medium and I'm big.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's probably as big as you can be without going to the large size.
So around like 8 foot tall.
Yeah, but I would say basically kind of how it looked is doesn't look like the picture icon that Pointy Hat, the artwork that Pointy Hat used, because this is a Pointy Hat creation. This guy, I would say shape-wise, imagine like Samus's suit, but jet black, but kind of like the super broad shoulders going down with a somewhat slender torso, and the torso is like a frame with a glass pod that housed the skull with the glowing green. That's kind of the best way I could describe it.
Mm-hmm. All right, because there was no head on that on those shoulders, unless there was a pretend helmet.
No, it was, yeah, it was,
It's
yeah,
just
there's no
shoulders.
head shape. Because under the tarp, it just looked like it could have been a piece of furniture.
Chair. this
I can
is
dream,
all
Harold.
this is all what's the word? I can't remember the word right now. I'm too stressed.
Well, and I was
It's a
not
coping
expecting.
mechanism.
I was not expecting Varnish to be there. He's the one who came at us in the cave, right? The one who
Yes.
has
Yes.
the one who has many brothers or copies of himself.
Yes, and he was talking of
The
teaming
real
up
annoying one.
with Havenshire.
One that Alexander's hunting.
Yes.
And you said he was looking for the books as well.
Yes. He has one of them.
But you said, which I thought was interesting, the reason he's hunting them is he doesn't want anyone else to have the power
Exactly.
of what might be at the end.
But we don't know if he meant it was only for him and nobody else, or if he meant no one ever was meant to have it.
Hopefully it's the latter, because I'd rather deal with that than deal
I
with...
don't trust the guy.
Oh, me neither. I say if we have an opportunity to take him out, let's take it. He's a
Yes.
thorn.
Absolutely.
And at
Right
his heart, he
now.
is a bounty hunter. An assassin.
Yes. And like I said, he was offering an alliance with Havenshire.
Well, and we all know those puppets that he had. I doubt they came willingly.
Never.
And he even talked of turning us into puppets, but we weren't ready yet. So, yes, if the opportunity presents itself, let's take out those copies, hopefully one at a time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
You
we
said
can't
that...
handle them
Oh,
all.
sorry, go ahead.
We can't handle them all at once.
No.
Definitely.
Now, did you see which way Vernus was heading after he left?
No, I was trained on the Taskmaster.
Where? All right. Well, I say the sooner we get out of this city, the better. I know
I agree.
Docsond is still waiting. He's probably been waiting a while now for sushi. Perhaps we could go do that and then get the hells out of here.
I would like that.
Yeah, I'll even stomach getting on the ship again if we don't have to deal with that back there.
Deal.
Now
Yeah.
I know what will get you on the ship willingly.
Powerful undead and massive flaming balls of fire.
Use my favorite spell against me.
All right, so you heading over to the Valdesian Knights?
Yeah.
Yep.
Easy nights.
All right, so you walk over. You know the way. You know the city really well, Ghost.
I know
Yeah.
the city so well, like the back of my hand.
You haven't seen the back of your hand in years. It was burnt away.
Wait. Yeah, she's gonna lead him to the Valdesian Knights because she can.
Hey. Trying to find like the.
I imagine we're gonna walk in and Docsond's just gonna see us just white as a ghost. Just,
Pale as ghosts. Except
you're
I'm
not
not a pale
pale.
ghost.
Yep.
I don't think it's possible for me to look pale.
I don't think it's possible for any of us to look pale.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The color drained from their face. It looks the same.
My fur fell out.
Oh no. He's got
Just
mange.
imagine
He's got
it's,
mange.
it's just a hairless Rakos.
So,
no.
as you
What the?
as you make it into there, you step in, and you just see Docsond there. Big ol' smile. Over here, lads. He's just looking at a menu. And-
Go and sit down next to him. Hey, Docsond.
Yeah.
Did you order already?
No, he's waiting for you.
Okay.
Hopefully
Good.
not waiting too long.
Nah. I've just been drinking the sake.
Well, remember, dinner's on me.
Oh, believe me,
Sits down,
I
stares
did
at
not
you.
forget that. You're right.
I just seen a ghost. And I'm gonna take one of his sakis and drink it.
Oh, did you go? You saw a ghost? Did you go to the old haunted chapel? Or that place is full of them. They tried sending clerics in there, but just can't quite get it. You know, it's like a they just keep coming back. It's like cockroaches. So it's off limits to the public.
Yeah, it was near there. Yeah.
Ah,
And take another one of his sakis. I'm gonna order my own bottle.
2 glasses, please.
Yeah,
Right.
before he even orders food, he just starts drinking.
Ghost is just silently looking at the menu.
eventually, a waiter comes, takes your guys' orders, and you are served your food. How extravagant are you going with this, Rakos?
Moderate.
Water. Okay, so you could probably spend upwards of like maybe 1-2 gold.
I'm gonna spend 3 gold because we got a lot of alcohol.
Sounds good.
Ghost is gonna like prepay so he can't say no. So she pays for her own food. And
All
she'll
right.
spend 3 gold on herself alone.
Oh gosh, yeah, you're getting the fancy stuff. You're getting like the like
Getting
some
the
of,
rare ones.
you're getting the rare fish, the fish that like have arcane energy pulsing through their meat, kind of a thing. Like the ones that are super
I
hard.
didn't like that.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
that did not
Just
sound
throbbing,
good.
you know?
Throbbing arcane meat.
This is the wrong restaurant.
I just realized my water bottle's green.
That's great.
I'm taking advantage of Reiko's ordering.
Oh yeah. And he's like passing you over some of the sake as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then as he starts getting in, he starts kind of calming down a little bit and just okay.
Yeah.
Like we're okay. We're
Just the
okay for
census
tonight.
dole.
We'll leave in the morning. And he's just kind of telling himself this. We'll leave in the morning. It's all right. Just a couple more hours and then we'll be out of the city.
It's just
At
a
some
ghost.
fine.
point,
It's
at
just
some point
fine.
he
I'm fine.
feels-
Enjoy the sushi.
It's just a ghost, mate.
Right.
I
Well-
never thought you were such a scaredy cat.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, maybe it's this, and I'll just like tuck my new cape like into my pouch.
Oh, that's hilarious.
All right. And he Docsond kind of leans forward. All right, spit it out. I'm not that dumb.
Okay. Well, there are certain things. Obviously, I trust you, Docsond. I've known you for a majority of my life, but there are certain things that I don't want to say because I don't want to put you in danger. But I can ask certain things as well to see if you know anything about it. Have you ever done work with the Crimson Crown before?
Yeah, no.
Good. Okay. What about a merchant named Marigold?
Ah, that tool. He's my direct competition. Really don't like that guy. I tried to go into business with him, but he's all high and mighty, and he's a bit of a sleazeball too. Always, always. He's just, he gives me the ick.
Well put.
Good. That makes two of us. Have you heard talks, either through trade or from various dealings with higher-up businessmen, of mysterious journals with strange text and things in them?
Oh, I sold one. I sold something similar to that maybe like a month ago.
Really?
Aye.
To whom?
Oh, there was this. It was this. This weird lass. Like weird in a good sense, but when I say weird, not like suspicious weird, more like constantly distracted kind of weird. Apparently a daughter of a merchant, a tabaxi woman. Her name is I think she preferred to remain anonymous, but
Along a mohawk, correct?
yeah.
I know who you speak of. Well, that's good. And that was about a month ago, you said?
Aye, yeah.
Oh.
Actually, probably closer to the 2 months now.
Now, how did you come across this journal?
Oh, I bought it.
From?
Oh, there was this hunter from the hunters communion. They were she was she went delving into some old ruins looking for a monster there, and just kind of looted the place dry and then sold what she didn't need. And so, yeah, she held a bit of a Impromptu yard sale. I picked up almost everything because she didn't really know the value as a right steal.
If you come across any more of those journals, could you let me know? We're actually actively looking for those.
Well, now you've got me curious. What's the deal with them?
And I kind of
No.
look at I kind of look at you two and kind of gauge your guys' reaction to the conversation before saying anything.
Knowing that would likely put you in more danger than you would like to be a part of.
Well, I'm already handling the journals, so if
Fair
people are
enough.
willing to kill to get to them, then they'll probably do it anyway if I find one.
Simply put, they're the journals of an adventurer. And we're trying to find them. Figure out what he was doing.
It's almost as if he left a giant puzzle behind, and everyone seems to believe there's something great and grand at the end of that puzzle.
We're trying to make sure that puzzle doesn't fall into the wrong hands.
We've already had friends of friends who've been killed by other parties searching for those journals.
Well, I appreciate your concern, but let me be frank with you. I'm old. I'm really old. Older than I really should be. I'm fine with a little danger. Everybody that I've needed to protect has long since passed. My wife, my kids, they're all gone of old age. I've got grandkids and great-grandkids that I'm still in contact with, but they've got it figured out by now. What I'm saying is, well, I don't actively want to die. It doesn't really concern me.
You know, I've always liked you, Docsond.
Yeah.
You're a good man.
I liked most of your family line that I've worked with. Your great-grandfather was a real piece of work, though.
So I've heard.
Yeah.
Apparently, he was even harder than my grandfather.
Oh no, the problem is he was, I wouldn't say he was harder. It's like take that stubbornness and also turn it into a practical joker who doesn't know when he's gone too far. That's what your great grandfather was like.
He sounds fun.
He sounds a bit like me. He was dead before I was born, so I never knew him.
Oh yeah. But yeah. But anyway, weird curses aside, yeah, as long as nothing happens to my crew, I'm just along for the ride. I've been around long enough that I just wait for something interesting to come along. This seems like it. So, if I find them journals, I'll hold on to them for you.
And if something happens and you can't get it to us, if you can somehow get in contact with that same merchant or his daughter, or also the Explorers Guild, just let them know it was on our behalf.
You alright?
They'll all gladly pay for it as well.
No, I wouldn't part with it otherwise. I am a businessman still. Gotta
Good.
leave a good inheritance. Now then. Yeah. It's almost kind of exciting though, knowing that I'm in danger. It was getting a bit boring anyway. I mean, I know I literally just got kidnapped by pirates earlier this week, but it's happened before. This is new.
Just be careful while in Snowdrift. We're
I'll also
definitely
have
going
you
to
know,
leave soon.
and I'll like lean in real close. Crimson Crown was behind the raid. Go figure. They hired the pirates.
I mean, even if you just look at their old paper trail, they helped fund the Crimson Bloods back in the day, but nobody seems to remember that.
Yeah.
It seems that they found a scapegoat, somebody that was misappropriating their resources. Misappropriating.
Yeah. I would bet most of the money I have that they ended up with at least half of the dragon's hoard from that whole event.
Ghost nodding at the side, just like, yeah, checks out. I mean, they were pretty rich.
Well, at least the bulk of it went to the people of Atheus in their rebuilding. So, the people in Athelin specifically. But well, let's enjoy our sushi then. We've got an early start ahead of us. Just kidding, we're leaving in the afternoon. You can sleep in.
Don't think I can.
Right.
But
So-
once I can't sleep in. Not with a lich on the loose.
So,
It takes a drink.
so you finish your dinner, and I assume you're going to Tulip's place for
Absolutely.
night. Okay. So, you guys can go and
When we're there, I'm gonna check the room and all the windows. Is there any weird birds watching us?
Yeah.
make
for
an
real.
investigation check or perception.
Perception.
I'll help. I'll help. If you
I'm
don't
doing
already
the
have
same.
advantage, I'm using the help action.
Oh, I do have advantage.
Okay. I'll
Thanks to my
still
clock.
do it anyway.
16.
You do not find anything suspicious.
Okay.
We should choose a different suite just in case.
Yeah, and I only rolled 13, so even worse than Reiko's.
Okay. So you go to a different suite from the nicer one. And but you can all take long rests.
Yeah. The one time I'm okay with settling for less.
So, come the next morning, the city is filled with the normal hustle and bustle. And as you guys leave, you do see broadsheets, the newspapers being sold. With the front line being unexplained explosion on Corridor Street. And you can see there are, as they're going through, it's like, all right, it wasn't like some sort of gas explosion or anything, and so they're basically saying, as far as we can tell, this whole surrounding area is safe. This was some sort of freak incident.
Some random lightning or something.
It's just a Necromaton. You're all safe.
So you have a few hours before the ship departs. Is there any last business you would like to do within the city of Snowdrift before you depart?
I think it would be good to stop by the herbalist one more time, just in case he got any shipments while we've been gone this past week. Just in case. Grab some more, because I'm out of ingredients for potions, and I'd like to be able to make more.
Did you want to go to the blacksmith?
I did want to
Shop
go
out?
to the blacksmith.
I thought I remember that.
Yes.
Okay. Right, so where are you going first?
Blacksmith.
Alrighty. So you know the way. By this point, you get there, and of course, the blacksmiths are all working away at their own forges. And you see Christy is is hammering away at what appears to be a long sword that she is making.
Good morning, Christy.
Oh, hi, yeah.
A couple orders of business. First and foremost, while we were out the past couple days, we did come across an ancient ruin that predates back to the War of the Black Gates. And I managed to salvage surprisingly undamaged materials from there. From weapons to armor pieces and things of the like. And I wish to sell it. I don't wish to carry it with me. I just thought I'd check to see if you'd be interested.
Oh, I mean, how much are you selling it for?
Well, like I was talking, originally I had sold it to some people, but then they turned out to be pirates. So then anyways, I have them now. I was thinking if I were to sell it at my shop, I would probably sell it for minimum double the price of the standard set. So I was wondering if I could sell it just at base value to you. And then you sell it at double or more.
Give me a minute. Let me go talk to my boss, and we'll see if we can authorize that. And when you say ancient, how old are we talking? Like, what do you know? What era it was?
Minimum about 1,000 years ago.
Okay. So we're probably thinking, and she's like starts going, let's see, and if you found them in relatively good condition, and she's kind of like doing math. Okay, yeah, let me go and see. And she disappears into the back for a bit. And then after maybe like 5-ish minutes or so she comes out. Yeah, we can totally refurbish them as polish them up, sell them as antiques, almost like collector's items. So, my boss says that should be fine. We can authorize that, and I can totally take those off your hands for you.
Perfect. Now, above table, when I gave them to the pirates, or that I thought were merchants at the time, I did delete them from my inventory, so I don't remember exactly what it was. Do you want to give me just a blanket amount, or would you rather I go through and see? Because I did list them in the stream what I got, or go through and find them.
I'd rather you go through and find them.
I will do that. So I have that. Okay, cool. And secondly, I just wish to say you've been an absolute delight to work with. We're actually going to be leaving the city this morning, and I just wanted to say goodbye.
Oh, well, yeah, you'll be coming back though, right?
I would love to.
Well then, there's no need to say goodbye. We could just say see you later.
See you later then.
Be safe.
Have a good one. And then leave.
Alrighty. And then up next is heading to the herbalist.
Yeah.
I think Ghost would actually split off to look for some silks.
Oh yeah, you know exactly where to.
Why would you do that?
Why would I ever do that? What?
So, you know exactly where to go. You go to Grimbo's for those herbs. And as you go in, there's that little a little goblin is there running the counter. Are you with him, Belden?
Sorry.
Who
I was
are,
reading the YouTube comment from Jan Broccoli.
wait, why is Bentley drinking out of an olive oil? Have you been drinking out of an olive oil bottle?
No. An aloe vera drink.
Oh.
It does look like olive oil, though. It does kind of look like olive oil.
It goes down smooth, okay?
Yeah.
Could you imagine the film that would leave in your mouth and your throat?
Yeah, it makes
Hey,
the
he's an
vocal cords
artificer. He needs to
silky.
lubricate.
I was gonna say lubrication.
Oh man.
No need for
Anyway.
fiber.
Yeah.
We're done.
Anyway,
It does.
Belden, are you with Reiko's at the herbalist, or are you with Ghost looking for the textiles.
I'll go with Ghost.
Okay, there you go. So you step in, and you see Grimbo. He goes and he looks up. Oh, you're back. Did the other two? Did your friends not survive? Yeah, it's pretty standard.
They're doing fine. They're just
Fun in the afterlife. I know they're in a better place. So, what can I do
Sure.
you for?
Well, I was just wondering if you had any more shipments this past week. I wish to. We're going to be leaving the city, and I don't know when I'll come across another herbalist shop. So I thought I might check. All of the herbs that you gave me before came in quite useful, but I'm in need of more.
Yeah, I got a bit of a small shipment. Most of it was already pre-ordered, but pre-ordered by the alchemist shop. But I have a little bit of surplus. What
Do you have anything extra for another superior healing potion?
roll a either? Do you want to do D20 or D100? Just a luck check.
Always a D100.
Yeah, just a luck
Yeah.
check. We'll see.
Go big or go home.
98.
Oh, and it's just like,
Yeah.
I think I've got enough for two, actually.
I'll take them.
Right, and that would
We
be
need those.
so we're doing. So that is half price of,
Yep.
of that. So it goes normal is 50, greater 100, and then it's superior, right? Normal, greater, superior. Isn't that how it goes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so 75 gold, so 150 gold total.
Okay. So let me do this real quick. Just add to the note. To unmade. Go. So 150 gold. Do you also have any more for potions of fire breath?
Oh, I've got enough for one,
All right, I'll take one of those as well.
and that one I can't remember its original price. Let me double check.
It is a green one.
Yeah. Let me just go like this. Potion of fire breath. Uncommon. Let's make that one 60 gold, so you get to pay 30.
Okay. Right. And then do you have any for any greater healing potions?
Oh no, that whole stock was bought out, but
What about regular healing potions?
no, that one was bought out in bulk as well.
All right.
The superior healing potions are pretty expensive, so most alchemist shops don't carry them in stock. But the standard and greater, they'll fly off, especially with Project Hero Skull going on. They're flying off the shelves like crazy. So a lot of the potion shops I supply usually buy me out as soon as I get them. So you have to come in basically on the day of the shipment.
Right. I do have a list of ones that I might be interested in, and if you have them, great. If you don't, just let me know. Do you have anything for a potion of cold resistance?
I know, sadly no. Especially because those herbs are a bit hard to come by in Cape White Spire. Those are more in the roots. Roots commonly grow in the Palewood Peninsula, so you probably have a better luck up north.
Let's see. You wouldn't happen to have anything for a potion of polychromy, would you?
I don't believe I do. Let me check. No. I don't believe I do. Those are a bit harder to come by in this region, at least. Not a lot of camouflage based ingredients round here. Usually those usually require a bit more monster parts, and there's not really that many chameleon like creatures in Tiervis. That'd probably be more around here in Seal.
What about potion of water breathing?
Oh yeah, got plenty of that fishing town and all.
Could I get enough for 3 of those?
Oh, absolutely. And that total will cost you 75 gold total.
Okay. This 3 unmade. 75 total, you said?
Yep.
Okay. Now, let me just go like this. All right. Let me just check my notes real quick. Let's see. Most of these other ones I doubt I would find in this area. Do you have any for...
That's all the stock I got.
All right.
I am completely sold out.
Well, I think that's good. That is a great haul, and this will help me with my evenings. So, thank you.
Right? Come back again once you're done visiting your friends' graves.
Will do. Have a good one.
All right.
And I leave.
And with that, Ghost, you know all the little market stalls that sell all the textiles, so you probably make a fair few stops. Is there... How much money are you willing to spend on fabrics?
Let me see. Let me see what I have. 30 gold.
30 gold.
Yeah.
So you get some nice silk, and there's some nice silk as well as some nice
high-end cotton. Probably.
High-end cotton.
Yeah, she deals in silks and cottons.
Yeah, the silk is going to be the more expensive one, just due to there's not a lot of silk silk production in Tiervis.
Yes.
Most of it, the highest quality silk comes from Valdish.
Mm-hmm.
Valdish and the Wescan Empire are the 2 biggest suppliers of silk. So when you're getting the good silk, it's usually imported.
Yeah. And Belden would end up getting like a little lesson on how to identify real silk versus fake silk. Just be like, see, they'll try to get you with the fake silk at the same price as the higher quality silk. But if you really want to know how to identify silk, the real silk, it warms up super fast on contact with the skin, and it has a shimmery sheen. Whereas the fake stuff, it is cold and plasticky, and it stays cool longer. There are a few other ways to identify as well, such as a ring or a burn test, though that usually damages the fabric.
Right.
I'm like totally enthralled, like eating up all this information that I probably will never use, but it's interesting.
Well, hey, you'll use it if you ever want to buy something for her.
Exactly. Well, you know, or I need it, or I need a new cape. You know,
or you need a new silk cape.
So
Should
But-
probably tell him all about cotton too, like the best quality and stuff like that. Just all the other fabrics too at some point, probably. It's a whole history lesson, I guess.
Right. But as you finish up your shopping, it is about that time that you head to the ship. So as you head to the boat, still not christened with the new name,
Yet.
you board. As you make it to the ship, you board up. There seems to be more crew that is actually sufficient to carry this, and you notice they are carrying on a lot of cargo as well. And it's just like, and as you're boarding, Docsond is there. He's checking things off the clipboard. All right, so we'll have to. We'll stop at North Peak first, and then we'll resupply there, get all the rations we need, and then we head for Eritrude. All right, and as going on. All right, let's see. Okay, we got the mates here, and it checks you off as if you're part of the manifest. All right, and let's see, we got some. All right, Richard, did we have enough? Did we set up enough bunks below deck for the cannoneers? Yes, yeah, they're settling in. All right, perfect. I think we're about good to go.
Were you able to restock your gunpowder?
Oh, like
Or black powder?
almost 3 times over with the insurance money.
Perfect.
It's crazy what you can do when you get enough to buy a new ship, and you don't have to buy a new ship.
Okay. We saved you a lot of trouble.
Hey, well, are you ready to go?
Indeed.
Ready.
Right. With that, the ship gets finished loading up, backs out, and leaves the canal. Or sails on the canal to get to the end of the Eskimar Sea, to where it opens out into the Great Expanse. And that is where we are going to take our break. So we'll be back in about 15 minutes. For player reference, that's going to be at about 6:32. So we'll just pick up right there. We'll see you all in just a minute. And we are back. So, you leave in midday, leaving the port of Snowdrift. As the engine hums to life, you begin heading directly north to North Peak. Let me just do some math, because you get to sail through the night completely. There is a night crew. So it'll take about a day and a half to get there. So you should arrive early morning. So, as you sail on this first day, somebody roll a dice for me smaller than a d20.
I can do it this time.
I'm not gonna do
Yeah.
it.
I'm gonna do a D12.
Not yet.
I got a 2 on a D12.
2 on a d12.
And one thing I would say, like, as we're doing it, I know obviously we'll have the random encounter stuff, but I would let you guys know, just in case, I feel like it would be useful to start making all of these potions. So if you wish to find me, I'll be spending the majority of our trip just making these potions. Now that he has sufficient crew to run the ship without us.
Nice.
Sounds good.
If I have any questions, I'll know where to find you.
Okay. So, with a 2 on the d12, I would say probably halfway through this first day, you see coming your direction, basically moving opposite direction from you, another ship, smaller, smaller than yours, faster than yours, just due to it not being weighed down, not meant for the Stormvale Sea. But on the deck, it seems like a normal a normal ship, but you kind of see on the deck there are basically little mini like tables set up, and you see there is trading happening on these tables. And as you pass, you see embroidered on the side the Eskimar ferry. It seems to be a small ferry vessel, cheaper than the, which you can assume probably much cheaper than the sky ships.
Mm-hmm.
And there does seem to be a little bit of marketplace on the deck of this ship.
Prepare to be boarded.
Cannons!
So do you do anything in response to this?
Well, I'm below making potions, so it's up to you
he's
guys.
just below making potions. Ghost will kind of like lean down a little bit. See anything you're interested in?
I don't know. I feel like Reikos would want to check this out, honestly.
Well, he's taking the time to
but
make
he's,
potions.
Maybe we should for him.
I'll go tell him.
All right. What's the name of the captain again?
Docsond.
Docsond. That's right. I'm gonna ask him if we can,
Like the dog.
you know, delay our travel a little bit to check out this merchant vessel, see what they're selling.
Okay. As he does it, he's just like, oh yeah, we can hail him and set up a boarding ramp.
I don't know everything that Reikos might like, but I'll do my best.
Oh,
Oops.
oh my.
There we go.
Oh. Jordan isn't coming.
Surprise again.
Surprise! This is the merchant.
He's
the
just
whole
drowning.
time.
2 journals now.
But so yeah, they hail the ship. Both ships come to a stop, and a ramp gets put in between them for some of the crew of the ship that you're on can go and check out these little stalls.
And Ghost goes and tells Reikos just with a big old knock on his door, like, there's a merchant boat if you want to. You want us to get anything for you?
Oh, yes. If you could look for any of these herbs that I've shown you before for any regular or greater healing potions. I'm in the middle of mixing here. I can't quite step away, but
That's why I asked if you want me to get you something.
Yes, any kind of herbs for potions.
Right. Will that be it, or do you want something else? Just a little treat for yourself.
I mean, if you find any rock candy, I guess. I haven't had that in a while.
Right. I'll keep an eye out. Should go back up. Yippee. Probably having to like write down the herbs.
And he would draw little things of what they kind of look like a very basic design.
Yeah, while one hand is mixing and the other one is drawing.
Yep.
That's great. She'll go up with her list of things. And go across.
Right. So, going across, I kind of rolled to see what kind of shops are on here. Sadly, there is no herbalist style things. There is a candy vendor.
Yeah.
So let me take a look at a list. So you see the candy vendor. Yeah, you see the candy vendor. Is there? It is run by a run by a the booth is run by a old tabaxi woman, and the name of the shop seems to be Taste of Tuxlin.
Nice.
And
Taste of Tuxlin.
So yeah. Ghost, you'd probably know this. Tuxlin is a small town in the country of Atheus that is known for its pastries and candy.
Lovely. I'm putting that in like a back mental note. Cosmo would probably know a lot about him. She'll just kind of go up and peruse and see if there's any rock candy.
Oh yeah, there's rock candy, there's chocolates, there's candied fruits.
Caramels, maybe.
Yep, caramels.
Something sour as well,
butterscotch.
maybe.
Oh yeah, it's like an
Yes.
old style candy shop, but
Nice.
but
I love those.
but a bit smaller because it's traveling, so it's not a full setup right here.
Right. How much rock candy could I get with 1 gold?
1 gold? I would more than buy out my entire supply.
Ah. Okay.
It's a copper
Okay,
per
let
pouch.
me rephrase this question. Let me rephrase this question. How many pounds of candy could I get with 1 gold?
Too much. We don't need that much.
Maybe
No,
like-
no,
And
that
I-
is not what I asked.
For 1 gold, probably like 2 pounds.
All right. Well, here's the deal. I would like to have raw candy, some salted caramels.
She
some
just
of your
starts
sour
loading up a
candy.
sack.
And some of those nougats over there.
No. Okay. And just you get like this decent sized sack.
and she'll give her the gold and 3 silver as a tip.
Wouldn't say no to that.
Thank you for your business. And she'll take the 2-pound bag, put it in her pack, and then she'll see what else is there.
So there is a so looking around, there is a little book stall, a fish stall, and then the 4th one is one called Wilbur's Wands.
Ooh, fun. Is Belden at the wands one? I don't.
No, honestly, I'd probably be looking at the books, not the fish.
Yeah, fair enough.
The books are more fiction stuff. These are novels. These are
Okay.
Ghost is there.
yeah.
Nah. I was hoping to find something to learn.
She's a major history buff, but she indulges. She indulges in the fiction. Fictitious
She
materials.
would.
What's that supposed to mean? Nah. She'll just like kind of glance over them. Just kind of like go at a couple and then
Would
go
Rikos
back,
need any
probably.
of those fish for his potions?
no, just ours. There aren't any here.
Okay.
Don't worry, we're not getting any fish.
We've had enough of that in the last.
You've
Last
had
couple
enough of
weeks.
that in the last couple weeks. But I will not force you to smell it. If I get it.
So
I'm
Well, I
good.
don't see anything I'm interested in.
You should try some of the candies. They're really good.
I'll go and just give her like 3 copper for pieces of rock candy or 2.
I'm out of rock candy.
Oh,
Don't worry, you
Well-
can have some of mine. Just pick something else.
no, that's all I wanted. Thank you, kind lady.
Of course.
Oh my goodness. The fact that he's shorter just makes me think of him like barely above the counter going, "Thank you, nice lady." That's a great image.
Not quite that short.
I know, but that's what came to my brain. Oh man. Yeah, once she's done with that, she'll go right on over.
Okay.
And I will say she did get the other candy so she wouldn't buy out all the rock candy stock.
Too late. You already did.
You're already dead.
That's
too
what
late.
he said. He said I already did. Because he didn't want Belden to have any.
Yep.
Meanwhile, she has like a ton of them in her back. She just hates dwarves. He hates Dwargar.
It's veiled racism at its finest.
You sure know how to spend money, Ghost.
Thank you. I generally
Maybe
like
I
to
could
keep
teach you
frugal.
to not spend money.
I know how to not spend money. I just
don't believe
choose
it.
to.
I don't believe it. Maybe if Reikos told me. And I'll just head back to the ship.
How about my patron, who actually lives with me?
Everything seems pretty lavish.
He pays for a lot. Believe it or not, he spends more money than I do. He's the main money spender.
Whether it's being spent by you or on you.
It's usually spent on me.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I won't say no to his gifts. Would you say no to a devil? A devilish devil.
I mean, I won't turn down staying there again. That was pretty nice.
It was. It was
beats
one of our nicer homes.
sleeping in the cold.
Exactly. You get it. Reikos, I got you some rock candy.
I'm just gonna take
Oh.
one.
Thank you. And just stick it in his mouth while he's just mixing.
She'll keep some of it, but most of it is going to Reikos.
Did you find any herbs while you were there?
There weren't any, unfortunately.
I was
Again-
honestly going to be surprised if there were, but I mean, it doesn't hurt to check.
Exactly. The candy was really the only thing I was interested in.
Anything else of interest on there?
There were some fish, some
Not
books, and
really.
some wands. So not really. Not for us, anyway.
Well, at least we got some rock candy.
Yeah? I mean, I would have bought a book, but I own all of them, so I don't need to.
You own every book.
In that shop, yes, I did.
I just taken everything
You know-
you said way too literally.
You know, if you said Deramos owns all books, I would probably just go, interesting. I would believe you.
He
I've
owns
seen where you
most
live.
of them. He owns a lot of them, but most of them are not in book form. A lot of them are in scrolls he keeps in a basement so they don't get ruined.
When you say basement, is that just like another word for hell? Or like literally a basement?
Is this at your
Both.
fancy home or?
Well, that one was technically just like a vacation
Which
home.
fancy
It wasn't
home?
like home.
Which?
She has a lot of homes.
A few, not a lot.
More than one is a lot.
I have told him no.
Having more than one is a lot.
Okay,
For a
7
normal
is
person.
enough for us, okay?
7? Oh no, it's boiling
Okay.
over.
Listen. Not all of them are mansions, okay? Only 2 of them are. 3 technically, but only 2. The others are modest homes. Like the one we were in.
Modest. That's a modest home? That wasn't the mansion?
It's fun to mess with you. No, they're just one-story homes. Only one of them is as lavish as the other, the one we stayed in. And then our castle, but that's a different story.
You have it. Right. Belden, you're hearing this too, right?
Listen,
I'm not
they're
crazy.
surprisingly cheap. You
Yeah.
find an abandoned castle, you buy it off whomever wants to sell it. It's a good bargain. And a
I just
great
want to
location,
say
too.
that that kind merchant said that it was only a copper or so for some of these pieces of candy, and she wanted to spend an entire gold.
And 3 silver. That's a tip.
You probably could have bought the whole cart with that.
I could have, but I like to support small businesses. Why not?
I probably would have done the same.
Exactly.
Freaking Harry Potter over here making sure nobody gets any candy.
Hey! I didn't get all of it. I only got 2 pounds. There are at least 4 pounds in that shop. I got specific ones. I didn't get any chocolates except the nougats, but those are
Here,
different.
Belden, stir this while I'm doing this over here.
Yeah, right. So, do you remember the mechanics we did for making the potions, the point system?
I do. However, I was going to ask if I could have a little bit extra because I'm not doing it just during a long rest. I'm literally doing it all day.
Yeah, I'd say you basically get 2.
Okay.
Because it's like, long rest is roughly 8 hours, but you still need to sleep. So basically, you get to do it twice per day.
Cool. So let me roll 2d4.
I'm gonna write this down so I don't forget.
Oh, that's awful. Okay. I rolled 2 1s.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
But I do get that, which means I have 4 to work with. All right, I'm going to make a... Let's see.
You're not doing an ability check, are you?
No. It's a different thing.
Yeah, we
Okay.
kind of created a separate thing. Because I have expertise in...
I was gonna
The-
just see if like maybe using guidance would help or not, but it's
I-
only for ability checks.
Yeah, this is like a different different.
It's like a little mini homebrew thing he kind of made on the spot.
yeah,
Okay.
Just to know.
because it's like I'd hate for him to spend so much money and have him fail, but I want him to not be able to just mass produce potions all at once.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair.
I am going to make 1 potion superior healing potion. Go.
And just so you know, I do have a greater potion of healing still, and
Nice.
I have 2 regular ones still.
Okay. Which I have 2 graders. Ghost, how many potions of healing do you have?
Talking about my homes to my notes. Potions of healing, you say?
Yes.
I have none.
None, not even greater ones.
No, I used those up.
You have nothing. Okay. I would say, here, take one of my greater healing potions, and then Belden, if you want to give her one of your regular ones.
Thank you.
For some of that rock candy.
Deal.
It's...
I mean, I'm giving it to her.
That's fine.
And that's all I can make right now. Because I got 4 points, and those ones would cost 2. Yeah, so I'll just make the superior healing potion.
Greater healing potion isn't coming up.
It's just called potion
Because
of
it's
healing.
potion of healing
Oh.
greater.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which
Greater and
Which,
then
if that
regular.
does that mean do you actually still do have some in your inventory? Potion
No.
of healing, greater. Okay.
Well, now I do because I added it.
Okay. I just want to make sure you didn't look for the wrong thing
Yeah.
when you were checking before.
Yeah.
This one was a bit tricky with the boat rocking, but at least I was able to make one of these.
It is useful no matter how many we have.
Oh, it saved my life with those pirates.
Yeah.
I was very lucky that I was able to snag those before they were taken.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Saved my life as well from the gun.
Yes. Well, you can thank Mira for teaching me.
I will do that eventually. Whenever the opportunity arises.
Oh, I'm gonna miss Badger next time we get in a scrap.
Yep.
How did it feel running so fast?
I felt like I had all the energy in the world until I didn't. Suddenly I just couldn't move. But while I could,
Mhm.
it was a rush. Almost as good as being turned into a dinosaur.
It was almost terrifying watching you just sprint ahead and just taking everything out. By the time I got there, things were already dead.
Which means we should probably allow him to have that more often. If we can, of course.
Need Badger for that.
Yeah. Hmm.
But at least he's finding a journal, so
He's using his time wisely. Hopefully.
hopefully.
Do you think any of the crew here know how to play Queen's Gambit?
Only one way
Probably.
to find out. Go ahead and ask.
I don't know if I actually do, but it was fun.
So you definitely can find somebody to play Queen's Wager with. But
Yeah. Some people are probably already playing.
but that is your encounter for the first day. Second
Yay.
day, Breakhouse, because it's only a half day travel, you only get 1 D4 for your points. But somebody else roll a dice smaller than a D20 for me, please. All right,
All right.
Bentley.
I was bad luck last time. I'm not gonna ruin it again. If it's bad luck, it's gonna be on you.
You say smaller than a D20?
Smaller than a D20.
We're gonna roll a D8.
D8, all right.
7.
7 on a D8.
Mm.
It is a bright sunshine day. Still ice cold. But it is smooth sailing and clear skies. Nothing of note happens.
Yay!
So,
The good thing I didn't roll.
By the way, I made a potion of
As-
fire breath and water breathing.
okay.
Yay!
As you guys go, as it gets
My son!
partway through the day. Actually, it would you'd just because you left midday on that first day. It kind of goes. The sailing goes into the night, and then very early the next morning, you hear the alert. Prepare to dock. As you approach, as you exit out onto the upper deck, in the early morning light, you see the massive cliff in front of you, as the entirety of as almost the entirety of the Palewood Peninsula is elevated. It is sheer cliff faces. And stretching out pretty far to both the west and east, you see an entire city carved into the side of this cliff. Carved, built out, and extended. You see whole neighborhoods on different levels with walkways carved in. homes carved into the mountains, and some built on flattened plateaus. As you see, the city reaches the top of the cliff and then extends onto the flat ground above for quite a while beyond your sight. At different points, you see large elevators stopping at different levels of this city. Stretches on for several miles in both directions, with a with a port to match, split into several ports as the ship goes to dock into Port 4.
Never seen anything like this before.
It is quite impressive how they built directly into the stone like that.
Badger would have loved this place.
You think dwarves carved it out?
Maybe.
Oh, they must have had a hand in it.
How intricate is the stonework and
Oh,
everything?
it is beautiful.
Art
We're-
Deco, let's go.
Yeah, it is gorgeous. It is ornate. Some of the suspended bridges and walkways on like the ends of the posts of the walls have like little gargoyles carved.
Nice.
It is it is very ornate.
Stonework paradise.
It is the oldest city in Tirvis.
You know, you hear stories, but I just imagine it being something very quaint and small, given how far north we are.
No. People who work with stone like to make things that are grand. Fit their level of expertise.
Is your home like this building?
I don't think it's quite as magnificent as this. They must have had some magnificent artisans working here. I wonder how old it is, though. How many people must live here?
At
You could
least
always-
20.
You could always ask. Or go to the library. I'm sure they have many history books.
Right. So, as the ship finally pulls in and anchors, Docsond steps off to report to the dockmaster with the manifest and everything. And of course, the ship is boarded for inspection.
We'll pass with flying colors,
And-
of course.
And as you guys begin to disembark, Docsond will kind of stop you and just be like, right, I wish you the best of luck. It's good seeing you again, Reikos.
You as well, Docsond.
And if I come across any of the items that you are interested in, I'll have them delivered to my office in Corradine. So, yeah, and it'll be available for on pickup if I find any.
And, if you see my father before I do, you give him my well wishes.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, won't be heading down that way for quite a while, but yeah, I mean, if I bump into him, yeah.
Right. Well, we'll be off then. Thanks again for the ride.
Well, thanks again for saving me from pirates.
Any day.
Let's hope not any day. All right, run along now. Go stop some bad guys or whatever it is you're doing.
It was lovely meeting you.
Likewise.
Yeah, good man. And I'll just like leave a piece of rock candy on the railing next to where we're standing.
Right. So, you enter the city of North Peak. Beautiful, wonderful stonework surrounds you. Sprawling walkways above you that stretch out pretty far in some cases. Sometimes there are plateaus that stretch out like a good 200 feet from the cliff face itself, with houses built on the plateaus. They've seemed to carve the amount of carved away stone. The amount of carved away stone must be astronomical. You could tell it was built pretty efficiently. Probably the stone that they used to carve out some of these plateaus. The cliff face has been pushed back hundreds of feet to make room for these platforms and walkways. And you could probably tell that a lot of the stone that was cut away was then transported up above the ridge to build up there as well. A lot of forward planning went into this city. And despite its ancient status, you can tell there is the oldest district called the Founders District, but this city has been expanded over several thousand years, slowly but surely, as the population has grown. And probably a good 500,000 to 800,000 people probably live in this city.
Hopefully somewhere here we'll find Tan. I don't even know where to begin looking.
How about where we're standing right now?
Okay. So you are currently on the docks.
Rock.
Long time no see.
Where would he most likely be?
The bar.
Then let's look at the bars.
All right. So, so with this, with this city, there are a bunch of different districts you can go looking, and it's not like sorted by purpose in the same way that a city like the capital city of Alabas is. It's not like, oh, this is the commercial district, just given how the city has slowly expanded. There is the Founders District, where the oldest part of the city, and that is also where the castle of the city is, where despite the office being in the main office being in the center of Coradine, this is the castle is currently owned by the president of Tirvis. If she is there at the moment, you don't know, and it's not like you'd be let in, but just some world building for you. So yeah, so there are a bunch of different districts. There is up at the top there is a plateau district, as well as the a snowbank district, and so it's split into many different districts and neighborhoods. So looking so exactly what kind of bar, or where do you guys want to begin looking?
Well, I say the bar jokingly, but one thing of note is he is working for Siva, so if you have any connections similar to Tulip or any of your friends from your old adventuring days, maybe they might have some connections that might be able to know him as well. Also, just as a side note, I don't want to forget, while we're here, we also want to look for any information about that key that I have from that longsword that we stole from that one bandit captain.
You might want to look for some collectors.
Right. I mean, information on that city that was swallowed in the Eskimar Sea. Information about that, and then also, didn't you say Dagger was last seen here too?
Yes.
All right. So I will keep a lookout for a punk Goliath as well.
One other thing in this city, I'll add this on there because this would most likely be in Badger's notes. But you did hear of a residing wizard / artificer in this city by the name of Dolkov. If that was...
I don't remember if we had anything to be magically appraised.
Well, I mean, we could look at getting that staff of yours fixed, right? Wait, do you still have that, or did you toss it?
Oh, I still have it.
That's one possibility. This wizard sounds much more promising than the last one.
Probably.
And
We'll have to
maybe
see.
they could also help us out with our friend of ours in your bag.
That's
Right. How are you doing in there?
You look in, and it's just like he's facing downward, but he's just like, fantastic.
Good, good.
I love him so much. That's great. Oh man. I feel like Ghost would have been here a few times, just like throughout her life, but only know like a very specific route, like a very specific part.
Yeah. This city is probably your least known. Your least known. To my knowledge, I don't believe you'd have any contacts here personally. So this is gonna be a city you're in the dark.
Unfortunately, my contacts do not reach this city. If I do have any in here, I wouldn't know that they were here at this time specifically.
Well, perhaps we could make our way to that wizard, just to unburden our friend here. And along the way, we could stop by any bars, if we're lucky. We could ask around. I
I was
mean,
gonna say we can ask around. I'm sure there'd be some information broker pulled up in a place like that.
well, and Tanarok is quite easy to spot in a crowd as well. So, just asking around for a large brown minotaur with white accents, you'd be able to. And the fact that the tip of his left horn is missing makes him very easy to spot. I don't see a lot of minotaur around here.
I don't see a lot of you around anywhere. Then again, I haven't been to where you live. Right? So I guess we'll get directions to the wizards first.
All right. With so with the with doing that, you kind of ask around with it, and apparently you you ask around about like a wizard and whatnot, and when people with a little further pressing, it's like people are just like, oh yeah, adventurers, there's a few wizards around here and there, but upon further inquiring, just like, oh, you mean that guy. So you are pointed in the direction of the Stone Great Institution, an academic institution of scholarly pursuits of the magical and the arcane, to which currently this Dolkov character seems to be the director of this
Makes sense
institution.
why Badger has him in his notes then. Him and his schools. It's
So
no,
so you, upon inquiry, the institution is built up in the Plateau District, so at the top of the cliff, and which would be a very considerable hike if there weren't massive elevator platforms that go up and down as this city's form of public transport.
yes, that's awesome.
And
So fancy.
yeah, and so a lot of these elevators are sectioned off these really stark against the black stone cliff face, these brilliant brass colored structures, almost set up like a massive cage that you can see that goes all the way up and down, and then it's cubed off in smaller sections to make room for really really neat sets of 30 by 30 foot 30 foot by 30 foot platforms for people to go on, and then larger platforms for people with carriages and large things. But for just normal people, or for just people, there's these smaller elevators, and you can kind of see they are indicated by these little electrical lights of which direction they are currently going. And so basically each elevator moves at a different each elevator alternates between different levels, and it has a little clock, like a little timer that spins around of when it will land at the current level that you are at. And basically it hits every single stop going all the way up, and then every single stop going all the way down, and they all run at different times.
Nice.
And so basically it stops for some of them stay for different amounts of time. Some of them are like labeled as express, and so these ones will only be at a platform for maybe a minute, and some of them will stay on the platform for upwards to about 5 minutes for people that can't react quite fast enough.
Nice.
So
We're getting on the express, right?
yeah, so if you get to the express,
Oh, yeah.
it'll probably be about a 5 to 10 minute journey to the top from the bottom.
Nice.
With it saying, so as you step in, this thing is pretty fast. And it is recommended that you bundle up because the wind of moving upward. Oh, yeah. Because these are not enclosed. They're caged, but they're not enclosed. You are fully exposed to the elements.
Way ahead of them. We were already bundled up.
And
I
Belden
got
is just
polar
like
bear for Coif.
Belden's like super fascinated just looking at, the machinery, the whatever gears and pulleys they're using to move all this is just super fascinating to him.
Mm. And Ghost is looking out over the city, looking at all the fashion.
Make a Tinker's Tool check for me to see if you can figure out what exactly is powering.
How do I do a Tinker's Tool?
It'd be an intellect with proficiency.
Yeah, intelligence with proficiency.
Okay.
And then if you have expertise, double your proficiency.
I think I'm just proficient. So. That would be... Oh, I didn't add proficiency.
19.
That would be 19.
19? I would say, yeah, that's good enough. You kind of go and you see the chains and the pulleys, but you can also hear the pressure going on in between these cages. And you can deduce it is using hydraulic power. Somehow. It is using hydraulics and water pressure to work the pulley systems. But eventually...
Quite a marvel.
So eventually, you make it to the top, overlooking the hundreds of feet down to the ocean. You step out onto the walkway, leaving this elevator zone, I guess is probably the best way.
Platform.
And yeah, platform. And then up a little flight of stairs to get onto the actual landmass properly. And you can see the city goes for miles again, just on a gradual slope down until it settles out. Until it settles out. And as you start making your way, you ask for directions again. There are some visitor boards with like a "You are here," and things for tourists to find points of interest. There's certain things. There's boards kind of like that, or it shows like different restaurants, different tourist things, old chapels, churches, things kind of like that. There's a few museums sent around, but you also, by these things, you notice there's like a kind of like a little notice board of certain things, of different things going on. Oh, hey, there's a children's event going on at the Museum of Stonework. A little activity, bring your kids to it. Now, as you're looking around it, one kind of catches your eye because it doesn't quite match the rest. As you see, it says, "This week only. Come experience the show of a lifetime. The White Curtain Circus."
You ever seen the circus before?
Circus.
Well, I imagine we'll probably be spending a couple days here. What do you guys think of attending?
I wouldn't.
I mean,
mind it.
for a place as exquisite and extravagant as this, for it to be a novelty here, it's got to be impressive.
I thought so too.
Hmm.
Because I also remembered we also want to get another arena badge here, so that just adds to our days spent.
You think we might be able to scout out a fighting range there?
I don't know about there specifically, but
I mean,
just another reason to stay longer.
fair enough.
I'm looking for a positive excuse to go see this circus.
You don't need an excuse.
Sometimes I feel rushed when we go to places, and when it's several days away, I feel like we can't go. I don't know. But,
We can go to the circus.
okay, good. I really want to see it.
You could, from now on, just know that you can say, I'd like to go to this, and then we can go from there.
Alright, well, I would like to go to this.
Then we will go.
That makes two of us.
What's it called again? White tail?
White
White
curtain.
curtain.
White curtain. Circus. Does it mention anything about like needing like any tickets or anything like that, or is it just like
It just says five silver sorry, 3 silver admission, 1 silver for kids.
cool, awesome?
Nice.
But also on this map, you do see the Stone Grate institution.
Hmm.
And it is a map of the Plateau District specifically, not the whole city, just the Plateau District, just given the size.
Oh,
All
yeah,
right.
fair enough. If it was the whole city, you are here thing would be so small.
Right.
Just be a tiny dot.
Hopefully we can get in and just visit with him, and we won't need some kind of appointment or something.
Given the fact it's an institution, we would most likely need to have an appointment.
But I mean
Unless he happens to be free.
the worst they'll say is no, so we might as well go.
Exactly.
All right. So, you make the walk towards the Stone Grate institution.
Woo, woo.
And as you arrive there, you see this beautiful yet simple building, large structure, built almost like a school, which, for all you know, it might have been at some point. 2 towers rising up on the corners with a large wooden double door at the front. The door propped open, and you see people coming and going. Some of which you can clock as like, oh, maybe some of these are students or apprentices. Some people doing it seems to be open to the public, and you see on a board on the outside, you kind of see a little bit of a schedule. Oh, this person is giving a lecture at this time on this date, and it seems to show different things for the whole week, different lectures that are being given by different people. And this is almost, you've probably heard of these lectures goes. It's almost like TED Talks, basically. Just tons of different things. And even looking at the subject, it's just like, oh, this guy will give a science on give like a lecture on biology. This person will give a lecture on the importance of language and the words you use and things like that. So there doesn't seem to be a specific focus.
I'm going to be honest, all of that sounds very boring.
I
But,
think
I
it
mean,
all sounds fascinating.
we're gonna be here for several days, so because we're going to the circus, is there anything that would intrigue you two?
I think we can learn a lot at one of these lectures.
Which one though?
Are
Which
there
one
any
comes?
being given by the wizard that we're trying to meet?
His name is not on the board.
Are there any that call out to you?
None.
Honestly, I was hoping that maybe we could find opportunity to meet our guy.
Well, you might have that in a couple of minutes.
True, true. But seeing somebody in their element and just, I mean, they've got to have so much that they can teach at least.
You know, you have a point.
Oh, but you know,
I used to sit there for hours watching Mira with her potion making. She puts me to shame.
who's Mira again?
My wife.
Ah, right, right.
And
Me laughing, not ghosts. I promise. Out of character.
and as you step in to this, you are met with a grand hall. You see exhibitions going on at different sections of this, people showing off little science experiments or perhaps testing out magical spells and explaining the fundamentals and whatnot. People taking notes. Some people are there with their kids just to look at the cool things. And as you kind of in the back, you notice a crowd slightly larger than what the rest of the stuff has attracted. And it's hard to see beyond this crowd, but you notice the crowd. I'll take a step back. Boom! And you see just a quick flash of light and a plume of smoke going up as the crowd gasps. And that is where we are going to end it today. Thank you to everybody who tuned in, lurking or otherwise. And so yeah, if you want to see more of this kind of stuff, feel free to follow or subscribe. Literally everything along those lines will help with us. And if you see it on there, for the people that watch on YouTube, there is something new that YouTube is adding. It's like called like a hype button. Click on that and we'll see what happens. Apparently it's supposed to make the algorithm like us a bit more. So if you want to help out, go ahead and click that. Yeah, it's like a brand new thing.
That's cool.
Just heard about it like 2 days ago.
That sounds hype.
So yeah, big shout out once again.
Moving on.
Yeah. Big shout out once again to Tabletop Audio for allowing us to use that audio stuff just to make the game that much more immersive. And of course, if you want to help us make more content and you want to see behind the scenes stuff as well as artwork that is not quite released, things like that, just support us on Patreon. You'll get exclusive Discord access and at the highest tier, permanent discount and everything. And you'll also get something like this. Let me roll a D4, please. And for our patrons subscribed at the highest tier, the Paragon tier, Rakos, could you thank our lovely patrons, please?
D4 Fan and Braden, thank you so much for your continued support. It's because of you we can sail from place to place, see new sights, enjoy the city, and eat all the sushi that we want. And I mean that in real life as well.
But that is going to be all from us. Thank you all so much. If you want to join us for the Oddities, we will be back next Wednesday. But of course, if you would like to join us on the Paragon stream, catch us Sunday night, 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Thank you all so much, and we will see you all next time. Bye-bye.